It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Not too long from now, the regular season will be coming to a close. But there are still some very heated battles going on for playoff position. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And here we are late in the season. Shaq, for the teams at the very bottom of the standings, there can be a tendency to give up on yourself and a desire to dial things back, I guess. Pack it in. This happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, it happens, but no great coach would stand for that. Nor with great players. You just got to, dig yourself out the hole, Ernie. You got to keep fighting. You know what they should do?
What's that?
Go watch Hoosiers. Ooh. The Gene Hackman speech should get them going.
Okay, you think that would work on an NBA player?
I think it would. Picket fence, baby. Picket fence.
Sometimes you just can't give that all-out intensity because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can only see the light right in front of your face. Yeah. And, you got to give those bench guys some more minutes at this time.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At center, Tristan Thompson. At shooting, Derrick Rose. At the other guard position, Eric Bledsoe. At power forward, Kevin Love. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, it should be an interesting matchup tonight. These two teams will only face off twice all season.
Well, so you want to make these opportunities count, right? Since they don't see each other often, it's going to be an intriguing battle.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Bledsoe is out there with Rose. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. And stolen by James. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Out to the right wing. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Bledsoe. Love with the screen for Bledsoe. Count that one. Bledsoe's got the first points up on the board for Cleveland. Doris should be quite a battle tonight. Two terrific front courts. What do you expect to see?
Well, I'm really curious to see the level of physicality on the interior in the painted area. Each side trying to impose its will upon the other. Who does the better job invading the space and contesting shots? Just don't invade my space over here, Mr. Harlan. Keep to your side of the table, will you?
I wouldn't think of it. I would not think of it. Now Jackson. Following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Jackson passes to Booker. To the paint, stolen by Thompson. James outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the three. Al Horford with the rebound. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Jay Crowder's such an efficient scorer, right, guys? I mean, this is one of the league's best finishers, especially for a guy 6'6".
And Doris, the three-pointer, a big part of Crowder's offensive game.
Well, no doubt. He's gotten better and better from out there. When you're shooting around 40% from deep range, that's getting it done.
And the first one at the line is good.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
LeBron with the bucket.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations, shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks for the kind of tough D they're facing today. He's hoping they can get off to a quick start.
And it's essential. When you're facing a strong defensive team, the last thing you can afford to do is fall behind early.
Agreed, Greg, because you're not going to mount a comeback against these guys. A strong first half is absolutely essential if they're going to win this thing.
Another miss by LeBron.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Here's Ulis. Here's Horford. He's off on that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
No doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Yeah, Al Horford really cleaning the window right now. He's just pounding away on the opponent.
James dishes to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ulis kicks to Horford. Back to Ulis. On the wing, Booker. Horford sets a screen for Booker. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Al Horford over the course of his career has worked really hard to be able to stretch the defense from 3. That was a beautiful stroke.
Now here's Rose. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. The 3, Bledsoe. Love the pass to Bledsoe. Takes the 3. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, there's no doubt. They were sharp on the offensive end. The bench guys just did a sensational job bringing their A game.
Here's Bledsoe after the basket by Tyler Ulis. Shots good by Bledsoe.
I tell you, if Tristan Thompson sets a hard pick, you will feel its impact.
Booker with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Miami. Horford with the screen on Bledsoe. Here's Booker. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Rose. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Love from the arc. Another miss by Love.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Horford in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The draw.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. The screen from Thompson. James outside, and Bledsoe has it in the corner. Shoots the 3, sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got 7.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in. Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Clock at 6. No good from Bledsoe. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And stolen by Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
Right, Kev. He says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career. Never once got it technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Osman. Suns with a new shot clock. Here sees it. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. With all the switching on defense, it seems like everyone has to be able to guard both inside and on the perimeter. Do you see us becoming even more of a positionless league?
You know, this is a fascinating aspect to me because you focus on a player like Draymond Green, who coming out of Michigan State was considered a tweener, somebody who was neither a guard nor a forward and didn't have the requisite skill set to be effective in the NBA. But there is true value to players, be it at the small forward, the power forward, or the center position. Because the league is such a heavy pick and roll, because the floor is so spread, Kevin, the guys who have the kind of lateral mobility and the basketball IQ to switch onto smaller players and stay in front and contest shots, they're crucial. For right now, this is the trend, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
Here is Daniels. Looking for his first basket still in this one. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to James. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Horford.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
The Suns trailing. Outside Knight. Now the pass to Chris. Here's Zizic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Zizic has got 5 now. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
They set the screen. Daniels, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the shot by Warren, no good. Cavaliers shooting just about an even 40% to start. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for LeBron. He's guarded by Knight. Feeds it to Pekovic. The kick out to Harper. Dishes it to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Knight. There's a screen by Chris. Knight kicks to Chris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Chris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
The feed to Pekovic. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off target from the wing.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Here's Knight. Got a piece of it.
Nikola Pekovic's experience makes him a factor as a shot blocker.
It's picked off. Osman. He's covered by Daniels. There's a screen by Chris. Pass to Zizic. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Osman. He's covered by Daniels. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish. He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Chris. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot.
At some point, he has to stop shooting. How is this helping his team?
Shumpert with it. Now defended by Warren. To stop the drought. And the wide open shot from Pekovic. And it's off from 3-point range. Osman. Bank shot. No good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
From deep 3-point range. Stolen by Warren. He kicks to Knight. With the teardrop, it's tipped, and they'll keep possession. For Phoenix, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, they are pounding away on the backboards. Every time that ball goes up, they are ready to go after it.
The Cavaliers trail by 6, so on the floor for Cleveland. They've got Harper, also Pekovic out there, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Outside Harper, Shumpert in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Shumpert's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Top of the key, Chris. Warren kicks to Chris. Pass to Zizic. 5 on the clock. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The dish to Warren. There's a screen by Chris. There's the screen. Warren kicks to Chris. Osman. He's covered by Daniels. Osman. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Farrell's checked in. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Golden State. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Suns. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And right now for Phoenix, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
Yeah, the people who said they hadn't done enough in the offseason to improve this team were exactly right. They never put the foundation of winning in place.
Here's Shumpert. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Suns leading. Kicks to Knight. Warren against Shumpert. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Over Shumpert. Warren, good. And the Suns lead by 4.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Farrell passes to Pekovic. He feeds it to Shumpert. Pekovic with the screen for Shumpert. Goes up off the pick. And Shumpert slams it in.
You see how well Shumpert uses the screen. He is so good and hard to deal with in the pick and roll.
Knight kicks to Warren. Here's Zizic, covered by Pekovic. There's a screen by Chris. Pekovic against Knight. Shoots over Pekovic. No good off the front iron.
And not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Out to Shumpert. Fires from deep. Again, Shumpert missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the pass to Zizic. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now Now, here's Ulis. Not a lot of room. Now, here's Warren. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Horford, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Out left to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love kicks to Farrell. Back to Love. Passes it to Farrell. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. And for the Suns, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
Well, we the North starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Tyler Ulis. Over to the wing. Farrell kicks to Thompson. Knocks down the three ball. 6 points for him.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Booker outside. He dishes it to Crowder. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
It's deflected. Stolen by Warren. And now the Suns a fast break to end the drought. Poke loose. Shumpert with the steal. Here's Love. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, guys, if Love doesn't finish a play inside, there's a high chance he's still going to find his way to the free throw line.
And Doris, coming into the NBA, Love's game was centered around the basket, a double-double machine.
Well, think about this, Kev. One of 5 players in the last 3 decades to average over 15 rebounds for an entire season. He did that in 2011. And he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body strength.
And the Suns making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Cleveland leading by 3. James. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Cavaliers.
And really with how they've shot from long range, you wonder if they're settling just a little too much. It seems like they might be able to make a push here if they can show a bit more aggression at attacking the rim.
And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
Now here's LeBron. After Josh Jackson's miss, shot's good by Bledsoe.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now, here's Ulis, guarded by Bledsoe. To stop the run, and there's the nice layup by Ulis.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
LeBron against Jackson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
And he makes the first. Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball. Whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point. In the corner, Horford with it. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. That's 10 points for Horford.
Well, we know this. Al Horford's release is extremely quick. He can get that shot off in no time.
Love, dishes to James. Back to Love. Lets it go with the three. Ulis pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Picked by Horford. Ulis passes to Booker. Bledsoe comes over to help. Horford kicks to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
I tell you, you have to respect the passing skills of Al Horford. He can pick apart a defense.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. The drive by James. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
And Cleveland making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Jackson a screen on LeBron. Crowder the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Horford. Crowder from outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Back to Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Feeds to Daniels. Bledsoe kicks to LeBron. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And no good. Good D by James. Dishes it to Rose. Bledsoe passes to Rose. Over Jackson. And it's Rose missing. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Such a wide open look. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thompson a screen on Crowder. The kick out to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
Ulis kicks to Horford. Here's the screen for 3. Booker, but he gets it back. The feed to Ulis. Left side, Crowder. Horford dishes to Crowder. Sinks the triple. Crowder's got 13 points.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
LeBron passes to Bledsoe. LeBron against Crowder. There's Rose with the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
And Booker kicks to Horford. Here's Ulis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Good D by Thompson.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint. Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Crowder kicks to Ulis. Pass to Horford. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And James throws it down hard.
And LeBron James showing no signs of slowing up anytime soon, scoring with ease.
Now, here's Ulis, guarded closely, picked by Horford. Ulis kicks to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, it's all about reading the screen. Booker showing tremendous intelligence in most everything he does.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Brandon, what's the key to the second half?
I think we're doing all right. But we always want to improve. We always want to get better. And we just want to apply the principles that we applied throughout the week. So I think we did a good job, early on. Then we started to get fatigue and get a little bit tired. So I think we got to continue to play through adversity.
Well, we'll see if you can find your second win in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have an exhilarated home crowd joining us for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaq. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin, really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind, so things could definitely be worse.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
I don't know how you're not a big fan of his game. He plays fast, aggressive, and if you let him get to the rim, he leaves nothing to chance.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Cavaliers trailing. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Horford is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Ulis in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Love. Back to Bledsoe. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Tyler Ulis.
This is a high-octane guy who plays with a little bit of a mean streak. Bledsoe converts right through the foul, plus earns a trip to the line. I'll tell you, the freak athleticism of Eric Bledsoe is eye-popping. He has unbelievable burst in the open floor that can make even elite guards look like they're standing still.
And for Bledsoe, the athleticism goes beyond his open floor speed. Doris also a fantastic rebounder, as you know, for a guard, even though his height is doing him no favors.
Well, he entered the league, obviously, Eric Bledsoe, as an elite-level athlete. And the longer you play, the more you understand how to take advantage of that. And obviously, once you become a starter, you can expect your productivity to increase. Great job on the glass, bodies down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Horford sets a screen for Booker. Shoots off the screen. And it's Horford again missing.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Crowder after Eric Bledsoe's score. He can't get it to go.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their third straight miss.
Rose kicks to Bledsoe. Thompson, a screen on Jackson. James dishes to Love. Off target with his three. Suns trail by 3. There's the lob to Jackson. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game.
They were hoping for a fast start. Instead, they're 0 for 4.
Thompson in the post, working on Horford. Rose passes to Love. Love with the screen for James. Back to Love. And the basket is good. Love's got 7 points.
That's an example of great timing in the pick and roll by Kevin Love. Great job reading the defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ulis kicks to Jackson. Back to Ulis. Jackson, a screen on LeBron. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Of course, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame. Something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this. You know, if you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K. Got a piece of it. Ulis with a steal. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Booker. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside for Bledsoe. Jackson against James. And he makes the bucket, true contact, and gets the whistle too.
Boy, they are not locked in defensively here in the second half. The intensity and focus haven't been there.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Cleveland also making some changes. Amon Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. And Farrell's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know that LeBron has always been a good foul shooter. Not a great one, but a good one.
Booker with no one around, and that comes off the assist by Ulis. And that's now 11 points for Devin Booker. Harper with a screen on Crowder. Off the screen, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
They set the screen. James, and he makes the bucket, true contact, and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Free throw good, James. Cavs.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Knocked loose. Here's Booker. Got a piece of it. And here is LeBron. He's got 22. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
If LeBron shoots that three in rhythm, his success rate just skyrockets.
Horford sets a screen for Ulis. From deep. Horford no luck.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
It's deflected. Now Booker, 11 points in the game. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Defended by Booker. There's a screen. Shot from the wing. LeBron dishes to Harper. Pass to LeBron. Back to Shumpert. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. 8 points for him.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Love's check in for Harper. Outside Knight. The pass to Chris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. LeBron with it. He's got 25. The dish to Love. Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Back tonight. Warren on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. Warren kicks to Chris. Just 4 to shoot. On the mark with the 15-footer. Chris has got 5 now.
Kev, that's getting great lift on the jumper, and Chris really hard to challenge from the mid-range.
LeBron passes to Love. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Chris kicks to Knight. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. It's a pick by Love. LeBron James on the wing. Kicks to Love. Here's the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. And that one goes long.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Now, here is Knight. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, if Knight starts to gain more consistency from that in-between game, I don't know how you guard this guy.
Here's James. Shumpert with it. Now defended by Warren. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
And let's check out stats for James. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. 3rd in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. Back to Chris, and stolen by Love. Farrell kicks to Love, and the dunk by Love.
Boy, you have to like that decisive dribble from Love to get to the basket and finish the play.
Suns trail by 11. Passes it to Warren. There's a screen by Chris. Shot off the screen. Good.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
Inside, here's Love. Phoenix grabs the miss. Zizic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's a screen by Chris. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot's good from Zizic.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Right wing. From about 16, Kevin Love again. Love's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
There's a screen by Chris. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Feeds it to Love. Ring shot on the way. And the shot falls short this time.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Pass to Zizic. Booker right side. Osman. Again, Phoenix. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
And the Suns making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Daniels dishes to Thompson. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there. Rose passes to Love. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 16 points for Love.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Here's Jackson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Chris in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I'll tell you, this guy, one of the league's more promising stretch bigs. Chris with a smooth catch and release.
There's a good screen. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Osman, guarded by Bledsoe. On the wing, Booker over Rose. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 10. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Suns trail by 10. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Rose is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. Here's Zizic on the wing. Booker, a baseline J. Again, the miss by Booker.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Bledsoe kicks to Love. Over in the corner, Rose. Trying his luck deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is one of Rose's few offensive limitations, right? That consistency from deep range, but he drills that one.
And Booker kicks to Jackson. Osman, guarded by Bledsoe, puts it up from 12. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Thompson. Daniels dishes to Rose. The 9-foot shot. Rose with another miss.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Al Horford. Jay Toronto.
Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Back to Bledsoe. It's a pick by Love. Bledsoe kicks to Love. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now, here's Ulis, guarded by Bledsoe, picked by Horford. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Love with the screen on Jackson. The kick out to Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall. Now here's Jackson. Booker in the corner. Launches it. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself. Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Traps in the tray. 18 points for Jay Crowder.
I think Crowder has shown an ability to get himself going. He's creative at finding different ways to score.
Now here's Bledsoe. The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe kicks to Daniels. On the wing, Daniels. Cleveland moving it around. They get it back. Dishes to Rhodes. It's a pick by Love. Here's Daniels. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Now Rose, following Al Horford's three-point attempt.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Now, here's Ulis. Horford the pass to Booker. And Thompson sends it back. Now, here's Bledsoe, guarded closely. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, how about the anticipation from Al Horford? Perfectly times the release, sends it back.
Jackson kicks to Ulis. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Hey, Greg, when you watch Josh Jackson play, it's easy to see that he can eventually be one of the best defenders in the league if he works at it.
The blocks and steals, I think, will always be there for Jackson with that length. As he progresses as a player, though, he should improve in the little things. It reminds you a bit of a young Andre Iguodala at times with how explosive he can be athletically.
Not always the most consistent perimeter threat, but Bledsoe makes the defense pay on this one.
Ulis dishes to Booker. Jackson from long range. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Rose in the corner. Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 12. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Kicks it out to Love. Connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Horford with a screen on Rose. Here's Booker. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Al Horford is an exceptional screener. He uses his size to give his teammates space.
Rose attacking. Thompson passes to Daniels. Bledsoe outside. Love outside. From outside the arc. No good from Bledsoe. Phoenix has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Booker kicks to Horford. Charity stripe shot, and the Suns tag on 2 more.
Boy, Al Horford just overpowering what is really weak defense. Love when he gets room to work.
Thompson dishes to Bledsoe. Crowder pulls it in.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Jackson passes to Ulis. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Horford with a screen on Love. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Love. And stolen by Love. Rose attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And it's the size and speed of Rose that makes him so tough to defend. He gets that step. You've got no option but to foul.
First one falls for him.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. James checked in for Troy Daniels. Now here's Booker. He feeds it to Crowder. Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Over Thompson. Here's Warren. He dishes it to Horford. Picked by Horford. Ulis passes to Horford. Over in the corner, Warren. Picked by Horford. Tries again. Warren, good.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Thompson. From deep. And LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 28.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
On the wing, Booker. Here's Horford. It's stolen by Rose. James outside. Love with the screen for James. Love at the elbow. And here's Rose outside, and Horford pulls it down. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Cleveland leading by 12. Outside Rose, and there's the feed to Love. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Well, you guys know, Love has been so consistent getting to the free throw line his whole career and a tremendous foul shooter.
Ulis dishes to Horford. There's a screen. On the wing, Booker. Over Rose. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
James, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here's Ulis. Horford, no luck. And here is LeBron. Rose kicks to James for three. Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Warren. Suns trail by 17. Now Ulis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ulis has gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe passes to Thompson. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Listen, there's no doubt this young man is one of the great young shooters from distance. Go ahead, Devin Booker, with that picture-perfect motion.
James against Warren. James with it. Thompson, a screen on Warren. Now here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love kicks to James. And the dunk by James.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Suns trail by 14. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Ulis kicks to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Now Cleveland shooting well. They're at 45%. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 24 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Ulis. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. The kick out to Rose. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.